Hello guys, I'm Zombie Skittles, and guess what? Infestation has come out for Infinity Wars. This is the latest set for the game. So I pre-ordered 20 packs, and I'm gonna crack all of them right now. And I thought, you know what? It'd be cool to crack them and film it. So there we go. We've got all 20 packs. They're loading the images. Let's crack them. Yes, I would like to use my Super Boost pack. So pre-ordering gets you platinum versions of the cards. They've got these special borders. So let's take a look at what we got. We've got Hubris of the Strong. The power and health of a target in a combat zone is reduced to 1-1. Alright. Wait. So that's kind of cool. Like, they bring out like a 20-20 or whatever, and you're just like, oh, now it's a 1-1 and I kill it. That's kind of neat. Charge. If he enters combat with a character, he retreats to the support zone instead. Eh. So it'd be good to make flying. What's his health? 6-5. He's not that good. Insectoids you control gain consume too. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so obviously insects are going to be a big thing. And it's an unlimited character. Alright, so wait. What's the difference between him and him? Consuming Swarmer for 4-6. And he is just a survival Swarmer. Oh, so they could be like slivers in Magic where you've got various bugs that'll power each other up. All cards on the field are swapped. Yep, we get those as the daily prize today, which was quite cool as well. Another infected Swarmer. If Flame Dawn Fanatic is in play at the end of the turn, it returns to the controller's hand, and it only costs 1. That's interesting. You'd have to run a like pure Flame Dawn deck. That's what these symbols mean. And it's only a 6-2, but I don't know how I feel about that one. It's like probably a good starter, but couldn't really rely on him. One of my favourite cards that were teased. This is Sleeper of Avarak. He's the new undead unlimited character. He goes into the graveyard, and then as he's in the graveyard, every turn he gains an extra point to both his attack and health. So then eventually you bring him back out of the graveyard, and he could be like a 15-15 or whatever. It's awesome. Rage Tolka and Rage 6. Pay 3 to enrage his character, giving it 6+6+6. This ability can only be used once. Alright, so it's just a beef up. Just a random 5-6 human. A random card from Infinity Wars is created and put into your hand. I want a playset of them. They'd be fun to just have in any deck. If Alpha Demon is in your combat zone, other demons you control get +2/+2. Yeah. Oh. This was one of the worst cards. I'm not even gonna pay attention to it. Remove target non-unlimited card from a graveyard. All other copies of that card are removed from that player's hand, deck, and graveyard. Oh, that's good for destroying any deck that runs like too much Genesis or whatever. That's scary. Eagle Eye. Eagle Eye gains +2/+0 for each character you control, and it can block characters with flying. And it's 0/4. So the more obviously the more defensive characters you get, Eagle Eye just becomes super powered. Alright, we're not going to open all the packs on this video, but we're going to open a few. Unlock successful. Yep, Flame Dawn Fanatic. Brown Bear is just a 9/13 beast for 4. Dead Feaster. Whenever Dead Feaster kills another character, it gets +2/+2 permanently. This effect persists through death. Oh, okay. I like that. Discard your hand and draw 3 cards. Yep. Your opponent loses 8 morale. Oh no, morale's going to become a big deck again. If you control a location, this character gains +4/+4. So it's a 10-12, and if you have a location, it becomes a 14-16 for 5. It's not bad. While Tith Collector is on the battlefield, all characters your opponent controls cost 1 more to play. Yeah, I can see that getting used. I wonder if that stacks, and if you've got 3 of them. Oh no, it's a unique character. Disregard. You can only have 1 unique character on the field. Yeah, Consuming Swarmer. Discard 1 random card. Frenzied Monstrosity deals itself 4 damage and gains 4 power. Alright. Drop back. Pay 3 and Rage 8. Alpha Demon. Acid Rain. All characters on the battlefield become poisoned, taking 2 damage at the end of each turn. Oh. I reckon I'm gonna end up. Oh, what? What the fuck is this? It's got two. It requires a Genesis Industries commander and a Sleepers of Avarach commander. Wow, so it's a dual card. That's insane. Infested Scavenger. That looks amazing. When a character is raised from the graveyard under your control, it gains +2/+2 and becomes artificial. Huh. So that would be interesting to combine with uh, the Genesis Industries a letter that beefs up artificials. That's cool. I didn't know we had dual cards. Weezer, Demon of Smog. When Weezer comes into play, your opponents cannot target their own cards and spells and abilities system. I'm sorry, I was starting to put on a voice. And my rare, all your characters gain Immolate 2. I cannot remember what Immolate is, but oh, I think I might be the one that damages the opponent. Either way, that looks cool. If it's what I'm thinking it is cool. But yeah, what do we got? Lose 8 morale. Disarm. It has power, becomes 0 until end of turn. It's good for buying time. 9/5 for 3 for Flame Dawn. When infected drone becomes targeted, it transforms into an 8/8 undead robot. That's awesome. Yep. Overload. Destroy target artifact. Its controller's fortress takes damage equal to the artifact's cost. Nope, don't go backwards. Yeah, Sleeper. I need more of them. When you play this card, destroy target artifact. If you do, this card gains +3/+3. So it can become a 11/12 for 4. That's cool. Enrage. Rabid Rabbit. When Rabid Rabbit attacks another character or is attacked by another character, it transforms into the 3/5 undead with a Bloodthirst 2. Why does that sound hilarious? Remove target non. Yeah, we've done that one. And now I've got 2 of them, so. Remove all characters you control from the game. Return them to play at the end of the turn. Alright. And that's the random card thing, so I've got 2 of them now. Oh, all undead creatures gain Infect. Sweet. If you don't know what Infect is if you kill the opponent's monster with your infected monster, that their monster goes into the graveyard, but then the next turn goes onto your side of the field and you have control of it. So we've already got that with like the infected zombie, but now all of them can have it. Let's do one more pack. See if there's anything new in here. Give us the strong. Create 3/2/6 Jinhai Militia in your defense zone. Alright, so that's like the equivalent of Flame Dawn's conscripted militia card that brings 3 Flame Dawn aspirants into the assault zone. So that was a necessary card to be added. Target character in your opponent's support zone is moved to the player's defense zone. Alright. Contained Parallel Rift. That is some cool art. At the end of each turn, place all cards in your hand into the bottom of your deck. Draw that many cards. Alright. Dead Feaster. Now I've got 2 of them. Awesome. I want at least 4 of each character in case I want to, unless they're unlimited. Just so if I want to put them in as a commander and have them in the deck, I have that option. At the end of turn, if Infested Abomination is in your graveyard, each opponent takes 2 damage. That's amazing. Once again, another dual card. But you could... Exiles require a lot of discarding. So you could easily have 3 or 4 of them, discard them all, and then every turn the opponent is taking 8 damage automatically. That is clever. That would also mean you should probably... maybe a must-have card would be a one of... There's a card that removes up to 5 cards from the opponent's graveyard. That will probably be necessary if this card sees a lot of play. Another Infested Scavenger. Drop Bear. Wait, is that just the normal Warpath suit? Yeah. Alright, if you have no cards in your hand at the end of turn, draw a card. That's a cool artifact. Bam. No, don't go backwards. What's this card? A Flying Unstoppable Roar. Cost 7, 18/18. It's an epic. Alright. He comes into play chained. While chained, Vasir cannot attack or block. At the start of each turn, each opponent may pay 5 resources. If they do, Vasir becomes unchained. If they do not, he becomes unchained. When he is removed from play, he's shuffled into your deck. That is a powerful card. Alright, because that would shut down. They either have to find a way to stop an 18 unstoppable, or they'd have to pay 5 resources, which at that point in the game is most of your resources. That's mental. Alright, one more pack. That's 5 packs, and that'll do it for this video. Yeah, so Walrus, create 3/3/4 flying scout drones in your support zone for 5. So that's the Genesis equivalent, just spawning tokens everywhere. Plunder. When a card with plunder hits the fortress, draw cards equal to its plunder value. That's neat. 12/10 for 4, and you get to draw a card every time it hits their fortress. Exile 1. If an exile card is discarded, it may be played at the start of the next turn for the exile cost. At the start of the next turn, target opponent discards 2 cards. I don't understand how Exile 1 actually works, but sure. Overload. Give him a jetpack, one of my favourite cards. I built a whole deck around just the fact that I have one of these cards. Like, you power up a creature, like all these creatures in the support zone, then out of nowhere you just give it a jetpack and hit for mass damage. Doesn't always work, but it's fun. Now I got 2 of the card. Search your deck for a character card with cost 8 or less. That card goes into your graveyard. Oh, you could combine that with that one that deals 2 damage. Cost 8 or less. Yeah, does 2 damage while in the graveyard to the opponent. You could use those 2 in conjunction. That's cool. Or you could even use it for the undead guy that powers up in the graveyard. Whenever Ghost Knight becomes targeted by an ability, it leaves the game until the end of the turn. Yeah, kinda cool. Artificial Undead. 9/11 for 4. Kinda neat. Purify. Now I gotta place it. Blood Crazed Initiate. That is, once again, some fucking amazing art. If any character dies, this card transforms into a 5/5 Bloodthirsty Dead with Bloodthirst X, where X is the number of characters that died that turn. Once again, it doesn't, like, normally you can highlight and it tells you what Bloodthirst means. I'll have to look these things up. Deal 5 damage to all characters in your opponent's support zone. Jesus, more removal. That's just what Voror needs. Take control of target artifact. Oh, the Demon Wastes location. Pay 2. Exhaust. Reveal 1 random card from your hand. Alright. Why? Target character in a combat zone gets -X until the end of turn, where X is the cost of the revealed card. Oh. So you're just like, yeah, it's -8. That's cool. Alright. Cheryl the Forge Scout. When Cheryl deals damage to a player's fortress, she removes the top 5 cards from that player's graveyard. Oh, mill decks. Oh, mill decks. I don't think you can actually lose from mill, but that can be devastating. Luckily, we've got a lot of cards now in Avarach and the Exiles that actually react in the graveyard, so not as devastating. Alright. Anyway, thanks for watching. That was just 5 packs. I mean, I don't want to waste your time. If you're watching this, you probably just want to get into the game and play. Well, I hope you would. So, I'll see you in the game. See you next. Yeah. So those were just 5 packs. I mean, I've got another 15 to open, but I didn't want to waste your time. I'm sure you want to get in the game and play. If not, what is wrong with you? And I will see you on the next episode where we will hopefully where I'll hopefully have built some decks and we will get to play them. I'll see you then.